What's going on, everybody? This is JMO, and I'm back here today. In today's video, we're basically doing a tournament prep video. I'm basically going to show you what I'm doing to prepare for the tournament that I have at the time this video comes out. This starting tomorrow on Friday through Sunday. I'm going to do the Magic City Mega Bowl. Basically, I'm going to give you just do a rundown of what I'm doing, and then we'll go from there. So let's head on into the video. For today's video, like I said, it's just tournament prep, but and I'll have another one coming out in a few weeks. But in today's episode, we're going to be doing just the Magic City Mega Bowl, the one that I have coming up this weekend. So basically the Magic City Mega Bowl, they've been doing, this is the 10-year anniversary. I have a picture pop up right here. And it's the 10-year anniversary that Dynamic Iron City has been putting on. Very happy that I've been able to be a part of it for the third year now, and it's a very fun tournament, 3-day tournament, all around the Birmingham Trussville area. And like I said, I haven't finished the best. Like my first year, I finished 102nd out of like I think 110, but the last few people didn't play, so it kind of I finished last out of the people that are active, and then everybody else was kind of basically they dropped out, so it wasn't really a full thing there. But so I finished last, but I was like, okay, this is the biggest tournament I've done so far. And then this last year, I finished about mid pack. Still didn't play too good. I think the first 2 rounds were good. Into the third round was not my best. I think it was Greg Carter up there in Birmingham, and wasn't happy with my performance around that time. But honestly, what can you do? So this year, I'm hoping to, if not win, at least finish in the top 10. I've said this to myself. This is the best my game has felt in forever. The last 4 years that I've been playing disc golf, that I think this is the best my game has ever felt. So I feel confident going into this year, representing Gateway this year, Galactus always, and everything like that. Iron City, especially representing Iron City and T-Box Sonics as well. It's very fun. I can't wait to see what happens. And then I'm going to also talk about some disc changes. I know I said I added the MD1 to the bag for that straight shot. Ended up taking a couple other discs out. And then also added the CD1, which I talked about in past episodes. But I have 4 discs here that I've made changes to. The first one here is a Gateway Wizard with the cool looking Michael Jordan logo here. This one was honestly kind of my straighter shot. So when I found this one, I was like, okay, it's a little beat in from when I got it off eBay for. And it's a little beat in, and it flies pretty straight. So this one I'm taking out, instead of adding the Voodoo, I'm putting this one in, because the Voodoo I was thinking was be my straight shot. Well, this one turned out to be my straighter shot. So that's what this one turned in for. And then I've got another Wizard, but it's in the Birdie blend for Robbie C. This one is taking out the Envy. It hurt to take out the Envy, but I was like, okay, I've got to add this one in for that straight with a more overstable shot to it. And it's a little bit kind of stiff, but the more it beats in, it'll probably be straighter to where it might take this one out. But I'll get to that point when I get to it. The next one is the Gateway Warrior, and yes, I know it says Chief, but it's actually a Warrior. This one, it's taking out the Pyro, so instead of having the Pyro for that straight to overstable, I'm going the Warrior, and this one is amazing. I threw it, and I might do a disc review video on it in the future, but this one has turned into be an amazing disc, and I'm so happy to have this one to the collection. And then now it's going to be kind of my straight to overstable disc there. And then the last one, which was one that I was so surprised I took out anyway. If I'm being honest, I took the last one is I'm putting the Wraith, and I've kind of got a cool little stamp on there. That I'm adding in instead of the Firebird. I had the Wraith in for my bag for that overstable shot for a long time. The Firebird started to beat into where it's a little bit straighter, and I've already got a couple other discs in the bag that is for that straighter overstable shot. So this is more overstable than the other one that I had. You could, if you saw my disc collection video last week, that the Wraith, the Robbie Wraith that I had started to beat into it. It was a little straighter, so that one might make a comeback in the bag in the future. But this one is more overstable, so that's why this one's going in the bag. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this part of the thing. Now we're gonna go. I'm gonna go play a couple holes here at Oliver Park, just a couple, not many. And then we'll go from there. So, like I said, we're gonna play a couple holes out here, just to kind of show you what it looks like when I play a tournament. So basically, what I'll do is I'll step up to the hole, kind of look at it, and of course, obviously, hole 17 here at Oliver Park, going to be about 198 feet straight ahead, and so I would look at it. I'm like, okay, most likely I can go mid or putter. I'm going to go mid for the today. I'm going to go MD1. So I'd step up. You got 30 seconds to adjust your lie, especially in a tournament like the Mega Bowl. You've really got to. This is a higher tier tournament, so you've got to kind of take it seriously. So I'm stepping up to it. I'm adjusting my lie, and then I throw. Alrighty, so I got up there just a bit, so let's send to the shot. We're here at the shot, so got up here quite a bit, but in this situation, it's like, okay, so everybody else is taking their shot. It's now my turn. So I step up, kind of get my putting situated, and then it's like you want to make sure your foot is whichever one. So if I go like this, my left foot's got to be right behind the disc, or if I do it this way, I've got to make sure my right foot. So obviously in this situation, I am in jump putt range. So when I go like this, before my foot hits the ground, I have to release the disc. I can't, and obviously in a tournament situation, especially one like this, they're going to call me out on it. Now, obviously, if you don't know the rules, they might not, but they'll most likely call me out on it. So in this situation, I'm laying up, got up there, and there you go. So basically, like I said, it's just like, and I'm not the best of jump putting, so you're not going to see me out here gloating about how much of a jump putter I am. But so I would go in. Obviously, I'm in this situation. I'm not going to tap it in because, like I said, I don't tap in when it's that close. But in a situation like this, I would go up, tap it in, and walk on to the next hole. Now, one thing I will say is that they started doing where everybody has to take a score. So in this situation where it's like a big tournament like the Mega Bowl, 3 or 4 people that you have, everybody's taking scores. So make sure you have a battery charge fully and like that. So let's now head into the next. We're here at the 18th hole. We just checked all of our scores in and everything. And normally, how everybody does it, we kind of fist bump each other, say good round, and then hopefully finish out good. So I'm lining up this shot about 200 feet out there, and I'm just like, normally in my head, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, 18th hole. How can I, whether I've had a good round or a terrible round, how can I make this the best shot ever? So in this situation, if you've ever played at Oliver Park, and you saw my Disc Madness video that I put out, that it's kind of a tight green up there, so you want to try to get something, you want to get it up there as close as possible, but obviously just do your best. So I'm going to step up to my lie here and just kind of get in my head of, okay, I want to have the best shot possible, but I'll do whatever I can from the shot that I have. So I threw it OB, Um, for this situation, just to kind of show you, I'm going to throw another shot. I'm going to throw a different disc now, and just see if I can at least get something in play. Obviously, you don't do this in tournaments, but this is just a tournament prep video, so I'm trying to figure out shots and stuff like that. So there we go, right under the basket. So, but like I said, and this is obviously not one of the courses that I am playing for the Mega Bowl. This is just kind of taking you through what I would normally do in situations like this. So, the first one I went OB, and obviously I'll play from that one. But that's kind of the shots. Like when I'm sitting here practicing for the tournaments, that's what I do, and that's what I like to do. So, let's head on now into the next shot. Here at the second shot now, basically where I went out of bounds, you can see my mini marker here. You would take 2 meters in, which is basically 3 steps from where it went out of bounds, and you can't go towards the basket. You have to come straight in where it is. So in this situation, I'm going to get my zone, and you would normally see me go backhand in this situation, but the forehand route is so scary because if you don't get it out wide enough, it could go straight OB. So in this situation, I'm doing it tournament style. So I'm wanting to hang something out wide, not too wide in this situation, but hang it out a little bit wide just to see if I can get it up there towards the basket. So let's see if we can get this done. Alrighty, so got a little bit far to the left, but it was still not too bad. So we're here at what would technically be my second shot, but adding the OB. So basically, in this situation, I would be going for bogey. So I would step up, kind of just get my putt situated, and hopefully make it. And then in tournament, obviously I just missed it, but in tournament setting, okay. So obviously in that situation, I would be taking a double bogey. I would not be happy with that, obviously, but that's basically how I would take tournament prep. I normally come out here, throw a couple shots on holes, or if I can't get out to a course, I stay home because we got enough land at my house to where I would basically kind of just go outside, practice my putting on my putting practice basket, and then go from there. And then we've got enough land out there where I'd be able to throw some full drives. It's enough wooded area kind of where I can get practice for wooded shots, so it makes it a little interesting there. So, and another thing I wanted to talk about is my tournament routine. One thing is like what I do is like if they say, hey, you have to be here at 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, I live in Calera, and the tournaments are in Birmingham, so I'm leaving an hour before. It don't take me an hour to get up there, but I'll basically leave an hour before and basically get up, I got my Team Gateway jersey on, I got my Team Galactus jersey that I've got 3 days for, and basically, like I said, I'm getting myself up and ready. Grab me a Diet Mountain Dew or whatever I have to drink at the time, and just start getting up there. Basically I go through my bag, make sure all the discs that I need are in there, and then there we go. So I make sure I have everything. I got my jersey, I got my socks on, I got everything that I need for the tournament, and then get up there. If I get there before my tee time, like if it says like if I had to be there at 9, then 8:30 I get up there. Well, okay, I got 30 minutes to practice putting, and then get some drives in and stuff like that from whatever I can do at the time. So it's like I get up there, I'm ready to go, and then step up to the hole, and that's basically my routine. I don't have any. I do some stretching and stuff like that every now and then because it's a lot of walking. So I'm sitting there. I kind of get like a little spread, and then just do some stretches and stuff like that. Get my legs warmed up, get my arm warmed up, and stuff like that. So not a crazy routine. I know some people got, well, I do this, this, and this, and well, I'm not that type of person. I have the simple routines and stuff like that. So, yeah, but that is pretty much it for today's episode. we're now going to head on into that was it for today's episode. Like I said, tournament prep for the Magic City Mega Bowl. Couple weeks, I'll have another tournament prep video coming out for another tournament that I'm doing. I'm very happy, like I said, to be able to take y'all on this journey. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm going to try to get some tournament footage of me throwing and all that kind of stuff. And obviously, if I win, I'll definitely talk about it then too. But yeah, so like to give a shout out to my sponsors, which is Gateway Disc. You can use JMO DG421 at gatewaydisc.com. All the links to my sponsors will be in the description. Then Galactus Customs. You can use JMO10 at galactus.com. And Iron City Disc, you can use Lowry 2024 at checkout at ironcitydisc.com. And then T-Box Socks. You can use a special code that I've got that you just send me a message on Instagram, which is at JMO Disc Golf 421. And but yeah, that's like I said, that's it for today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna obviously the next tournament I will be playing at Montevallo, so you'll be actually to see me on the course doing somewhat the same thing here. But yeah, so I'm hoping y'all enjoyed this. If you liked it, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. Be very much appreciated. And but yeah, but that's it for today. Make today great for somebody else, because you never know what a hi, hello, I love you, or anything like that could mean to somebody to make their day better. And so yeah, so with that being it, I'll see y'all on the course.